Hello and welcome to part 3 of our Frozenmaw to Grombar campaign. In the last episode we restarted the run, so I guess this is kind of the second one, but I'm just going to assume that the first run that didn't end up working out is still part 1. But we restarted and had a much better start. We have no debt, we are in a much stronger position, our vassals are all in line, and we were able to see the little bits of lore that we had missed out on. Unfortunately, both of our early rulers died. Which was very sad. Right now we have Queen Regent Awa Blackhand that is in charge, and in 5 short years, Mog Frozenmaw, a 444 ruler, will be taking control of the country, and hopefully he will end up having a good ruler trait. As for right now, we have just been colonizing, and we are going to go a little bit on the aggressive to start off with here. We are going to need our 10,000 troops over here on this side, as we want to complete the mission. I don't remember which one it is. Yes, Conquer Ovaland, in which we only need this one province right here. And then for no more songs, we have to take this state. And the best way that we are going to be able to do that is to declare war directly on Bjarnrik. Attack against Redgarven. Oh, Bjarnrik has a vassal in Raven, not Redgarven. Okay, that makes more sense. So Bjarnrik is currently at war with these guys, which actually means, yeah, this is much easier. Luckily, Bjarnrik is not too strong, and if we look here, I can actually tech up to tech 5. Now, we do not get new infantry at tech 5, which is unfortunate, but our pips are better than the regular human pips anyways, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Let's go ahead and core or state up some provinces, sorry, at least in this area. Though we might as well do this. Got some decent development. We'll half state that. Because I want to make sure that we are staying up to date on admin tech. And you know what? I'm tempted to focus admin. No, we still need to focus mill. And I'm also going to be looking at moving a little bit south here today as well, and continuing to colonize like crazy out here while we have, what is it? Yeah, plus 170 colonists per year. That's okay. It's a decent amount of colonists per month. It's fine. Also, I can go ahead and revoke some crown land, which gives me the 30% needed. I could sell titles here. If I need to, I will, but I'll try and hold off on that until I have more. And it seems that I was building more troops. Well, okay. Bring them up to the front line then. It's a good thing we stayed those provinces then, as we need the income. Alright, we'll make sure that everybody's here. Here we go, we have some fur. Make sure that we gain... Oh, please give me that base production in our capital. That would be amazing. Unfortunate. 50-50 chance. It did not roll on that well. I'm going to stake those up, mostly because I just don't want to see the pop-up. Now, you have no one with you. You are also tech 5, so we're all pretty even on tech. Can I fight you alone right now? No, but I will be able to momentarily. So you keep 4,000 troops there, and then you come over here, and we're going to get ready for Bjarnrik, I think. Also, I think I'm going to delete this cav. It's a little too expensive for my taste, and we're good at infantry. Alright, you... Really? You're like fully occupied. Alright, one more tick, and then we should be good to go. Yep, there it is. We will do Conquest, because I don't think they have any troops. They do, but I don't know where they are, and I don't really want to fight them if I don't have to, so... Just Conquest. Make sure we put our siege general there, and we can bring you back down and wait. Alright. Then you, I believe I have a truce? Yeah. Oh, Bjarnrik took this island. That's really good. That's really good for us. I was worried that their capital was going to be over there, and then I'd have to use boats to transport over. Which we have the boats, it's just that's a lot of manpower to lose. But it seems like we are in the clear. Alright, well, he still has 5,000 troops. I don't know where they are. That makes me a little nervous. We will, I think we'll wait. We'll finish up this war right here. It will not take long in the slightest. And then we'll go to war with Bjarnrik, who's not that strong. And I don't know why. They only have 14,000 troops. They should have more. At least they usually do. Awesome, they have no troops left. No rebels I'll have to fight. A coalition might form with only one person, which means there will be no coalition to form. And we can core that and complete a mission. Conquest of Alvesland. Further north, in the fjords of the Gerudian coast, lies Alvesland, home to some of the only fertile farmland in the far north. This alone would be reason enough to seize these lands, but for decades now, northern raiders have been terrorizing our coasts, attacking in the dead of night, using the tactics of a coward. Now they will have nowhere to run, no sea to retreat to, no darkness to ambush from. The Olavish will face us head-on, and like all who have faced us before, they will surely crumble. We gain permanent claims on some regions, and for 25 years, some naval force limit. That's great, but I don't want to build boats. Well, I need to build up to 20 boats to get that 5 prestige. I want that 5 prestige. We're almost done with Frozenmaw's mission tree here. One of the following Isolde does not exist. Right, I need to get my crown line up to 35%. That's something I need to do. Well, let's move over. Well, hold on. Rebels. Let's wait and deal with the rebels first. Then we'll go at Bjarnrik, as we should be able to take them out pretty easily. We're going to go ahead and mothball that fort. We do not have a lot of money, unfortunately. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Our 2231 general now has minus 10% shock damage received. That is huge for our combat that is going to be coming up here in just one moment. And that one moment has now passed. I think we go Monstrous Conquest here for less cost of provinces. What do I want out of this war? I want my claims, I want this island, and I want money. Money, money, money. And possibly a humiliate. We'll see. We'll see what we can get. I think we'll be able to 100% them pretty easily. Especially when they're this weak. Like, it's crazy how weak they are. Something must have gone wrong. I know that their vassals rebelled, but usually it doesn't weaken them that much. Also, I gotta make sure I watch out, that way they don't try and jump me. We are going to be losing some money, but I'm going to hire a level 1 admin advisor. That's what we're farthest behind on. And, I mean, we gotta catch up. And I'd rather not focus admin until we get Miltech 6. Because we're not going to be able to embrace Renaissance. If we look here, we have... It's spreading here, but very slowly. Very, very slowly. So we're going to have to just wait on that. It's spreading slow enough. I think I'm going to throw down an advancement effort here. Just to try and speed it up a little bit. It might be making or losing us more money than it would be worth, but we're gonna give it a shot. Yeah, we'll be able to pay off any money that we lose through wars and such, and looting, because we have increased looting speed, so we might as well take advantage of that. I would select the naval doctrine. I don't really care. There is Bjarnrik's troops. Let my vassals siege down that stuff. I am going to go and take out Bjarnrik. Just gotta be careful not to engage him on mountains. Bone Carver seems to be someone that we need to go at very, very soon. Well, yeah, before they're able to tech up. Yeah, I think with Tech 6, I feel very secure at fighting them. They're also Orcish. I want to at least take these 2 provinces because that's what I needed for my mission tree. Feels kind of bad not having them. And I want to make sure that no one in Northern Eskin gets too strong. And that also includes the Northern Serpent Spine. I don't know if Grombar's mission tree leads me in there, but I definitely want to take out these dwarves, because I know that they will scale like crazy. Obviously, Kraktumvor, that is going to be one of our rivals in the future, but I'm going to make sure that they're not a problem long before they are ever a valid rival. Long before. Also, it sucks that Urbexten did not get their fort built right here. That's a really good fort for us to have. Now everyone could just walk right around. But they could also just walk up and above too, so... yeah, I mean, it's nice, but it wouldn't necessarily solve all of our problems. Alright, Bjarnrik, we had to chase you almost all the way back to our capital, but... glad you're here to die. Yeah, where are you going to retreat to? Oh, I'll just lose the trade power. I'd rather not lose the points. Yeah, I mean, I'll just follow you back to wherever you want to go. Alright, from Bjornrik, I want all of this, the island. You know it's tempting to take more, but let's go for a war reps, a humiliate, and max money. I think that makes the most sense for us at the moment. We can always go back and take out Bjornrik later. Alright, so for our mission over here, we needed to colonize the Northern Pass. Let me just take a look at what that region is again. So it does include these. I think I was making my way towards this Emporium. I think we said 1 to Old Dwarval and 1 to Stone Farm here. Now we make our way towards the center of trade and towards the dwarves, as they're also just a good source of money in the early game as well. Since dwarven military is so weak, you just go in, seize down their hold, ruin it, take all their money, and then they take a long time to recover. Long time. Of course, if you're playing a dwarf, your hold getting destroyed is literally the worst thing that could ever happen to you. That is hundreds of crowns and lots of time that you will now have to spend to repair it, which sucks. I'm going to go ahead and scorch this province. That way if they try and move through again, it will take them a while. What is their vassal's loyalty? Pretty loyal. Wait a second. What is that? I think that's... I don't know if that's their old vassal or if that's the trolls. I think it's the trolls. Oh? It is. It most definitely is the trolls. And the trolls are attacking them. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I don't want to fight the trolls, that's for sure. That sounds like a painful experience for me at the moment. One that does not have much reward. Go ahead and engage here, even though we don't really have a good general to use. Don't want to let them get away. Plus, it'll give us some good war score. Yeah, manpower is alright. We can afford to spend it. Go ahead and meet them here. Now let's come on back and wipe their armies. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a wipe. Oh, they walked over. They like disappeared from here, and I was like, wait a second, where'd they go? Well, they just walked over to this island. Wipe that army, and that is 70% war score. Not enough yet. With this siege, though, it should be good. Move on in to there and there. Yeah, we're losing about 4 ducats a month, mostly from just reinforcing. I think we can mothball this. We don't need to pay for it. I'm trying to force myself not to play on speed 5 as much. I've gotten into a very bad habit of simply clicking speed 5 and zooming. I'm hoping that with practice, I can force myself to slow down and strategize a little bit more. Alright, and Frozenmaw has now taken over the country at a 444 yearly corruption reduction. Like, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Especially if we do end up getting unbalanced technology, then it's actually really good. Oh, you're walking into Scorched. Oh, well, I suppose I should have let you walk in first then, huh? There we go. When is our truce up with our neighbors here? 68, so we got 3 years. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We need that fort to fall, then we can peace out of the war. We gotta look at you guys. Tech 3 still. Doesn't look like they're going to take them anytime soon. We almost have max religious power, so we may want to look for an omen here. Omen of Destiny. Awesome. A general with 80 tradition and morale of armies plus 20%. Please, please, please give me a good general. Yes. Beautiful. A 2-4-4-2. That is amazing for this point in the game. Thank you, Bagzud the Unwashed. Welcome to the team. Hope you're ready to cause some devastation. Now, just to double check on the mission here for... I missed it already. No more songs, but it's just this state right here, plus this one, which we'll get in a couple years. Do I want a border with the trolls? No. I don't think I do. Nope, I'm good with this peace deal. That's a good peace deal for us. Now we got 59 power projection, which means we're getting additional monarch points. We spend the points, but not too many. And now we can deal with rebels. And wait for the next war. We do have rebels popping up. Hey, and we're a great power. Nice. We have rebels popping up in the province of Skuldal, so let's send some troops there. And we will go to speed 5 now, between wars, until I can go to war with this folk right here. And I don't know, you guarantee by Bjarnrik, you're allied with Reach Spear. That is fine. We will deal with all of them when that time comes. That just means I can take more money from Bjarnrik. And I do love taking money from other people. That is the best way to get money in this game. Speaking of money, is there anything I can spend it on? Nothing that's going to be of high value. Yeah. I mean, building that in Balroran is probably a good idea. But other than that... And it doesn't... Do we get any kind of extension to this mission tree? Or is it literally just, this is what you do until you form Grombar in... Oh, it's an Admin Tech 7! Oh, okay. We are going to focus Admin then. I thought it was Admin Tech 10. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to focus on catching up in our Admin Tech, and which means we're probably not going to be going for any admin ideas early on, which is fine. That's not the end of the world. It's just something to be aware of, that we don't want to spend more admin than we absolutely have to. Alright, and let's send you here. And this will be a good source of money, and possibly stealing development from their hold and putting it into Balroran, as it will do much better under our control. More trouble than it's worth. Let's get a small tolerance of humans, and let's go ahead and revoke some crown land. That puts us at 37, which completes strengthen royal power. To our west, those subservient the human dukes and merchants have long enjoyed a great degree of autonomy in their affairs. This cannot last, for any amount of autonomy they retain may well lead to a sense of independence, and perhaps even rebellion in the years to come. Rather, the realm of the Grey King must be centralized into a single state, and the human nobles must be brought into line by force if necessary. So we will go ahead and gain 1 stability. We will gain 25 power projection, and for 50 years, Liberty, Desire, and Subjects, minus 25. So at this point, am I supposed to start annexing them? Like, I don't know if, like, Grombar has something to where I need them as vassals. I'm going to assume that we don't. Going to assume that I can annex them now. And worst comes to worst, I just have to release them, right? We can annex them, that'll be done in 85. Please let me know in the comments, does Grombar need them, these vassals? If so, then I'll stop it, because I don't think we'll finish it by the end of today's episode. But I do want to start that. Ooh, nice. A 346 air. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Renaissance. So 39, it's 83 to develop here, 63 to develop here, 93. Let's actually get that fort back up, that we can get rid of some devastation. I don't really have anywhere good to develop. Up here is better. Wrong culture, religion, and everything, but technically better. What kind of spread are we getting here for the institution? 0.32 a month. I think we hold off on dip tech. There's no big rush to take this diplomacy tech. Yeah, 2% trade efficiency. It's not going to make that big of a difference. We're making money. Yarnrick separatists. Unfortunately, that is on mountains, but oh well. I'd rather not deal with the separatism. Alright, and while Bjarnrik is busy, let's go to war for this. Yeah. We have no diplomats. Well, that would cause a problem, wouldn't it? That would create some issues. We'll send you guys down to deal with Reach Spear, who I could take non-co-belligerized. I feel like it's a lot of AE though. Oh, you suck. I hate you, rebels. How dare you spawn out there. Also, let's not overstack. There's no reason to do that. pull you guys back off the siege. Let's go deal with their army. Yeah, we're gonna have a difficult time. No, do not pull the navy out. It will die. Everwharf. Yep. They apparently, yeah, do not like them. So they are not interested in letting them live. So they will let us through for free. You stay in port. Our navy is not impressive. All right, and Bjarnrik is no longer a valid rival. Orb Patrol is friendly. I mean, we kind of need to, right? I know eventually we're gonna have to take this, but like, how often do you see the trolls do well? And this, Bjarnrik losing land to Orb Troll had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with me. This is them, entirely them. Right, because Bjarnrik lost this land when their vassals rebelled. I wasn't even involved. Usually that's the kind of thing that requires player involvement, but nope. The trolls, it's their game. They want it. Unfortunately for them, eventually they'll have to die, but for now, we can entertain the idea that they are our friends. Also, where are you going to? Going to the province of... Oh, perfect, I'm already there. Nice. Let them teleport across. Back wipe. We just have to finish this siege, and then we'll be good to peace them out. You have too many diplomatic relations because of the military access. That is okay. Ooh, a missionary strength guy. Huh. We may want to take advantage of that. That requires admin points, though, to stake that up to make it, like, convertible. Not sure I feel about that. Okay, if I took this non-co-belligerence, that's 20 aggressive expansion. Now, to be fair, I don't have any AE, really, on the Regent Court nations. The only thing I'm hesitating about is I can't reach here effectively, right? Though it could allow me to start going after... Well, they're allied to Gwed. Could allow me to start consolidating this coast early. I don't think it's worth it, though. I think for now, we just take money. We take war reps, and we have them transfer their trade to us. And we can farm them for a little bit of prestige as well. It's up to 84 prestige. I think it's gonna be more valuable in the end. Unhappiness amongst the artisans. Yep. Get rid of the money instead of the stab. And as for you, a full annexation of money and land. Beautiful. Go ahead and get that ready to core up, and we have completed no more songs. In the far reaches of the Gerudian coast lies the domain of the Skald priests of Skald Skola. For millennia, they have sung meaningless songs to a non-existent god. Worse still, many of their tales directly mock our people, depicting us orcs as a savage, warlike people with no sense of civilization. We will put an end to this mockery for good, as we burn their tales, and sing of the foolishness of Gerudians, who will be laughing then. 10 prestige, and naval maintenance modifier 10% for 25 years. Now we just need to finish colonizing the northern pass. We need to have a fleet, and that's just pure luck. Getting a free thinker or completing tolerance ideas. Which I'm assuming we'll probably have to complete tolerance ideas for Gwed. But not for Gwed, for Grombar, but we shall see. Let's take a look at building up those ships. So I've been thinking about, do I want to build the barks and go for trade power, or do I want to build galleys and go for combat power? The only real naval power that we will ever have to deal with is Gwed, unless we secure this coast first, and then Gwed's navy will be much weaker. I know that Gwed, when they annex the Westmoors, they will get 3 heavy ships automatically from a mission. So we do have to keep that in mind. They're going to be coming out with 3 heavies. We will have to be able to counter that. Also, it looks like the gnomes here are doing very well for themselves. Maybe not. Interesting. I think we're just going to split around. I mean, the barks are more expensive. They take a little bit less sailors, though. We have plenty of sailors. Sure. And we'll build up a couple galleys just so we have something. There we go. That'll complete another mission. That is complete. Bring it on back. Benign neglect. In what region? this one. Tax it, I guess, or trade power, I suppose. There we go. And let's bring you guys back. Let's mothball the fort. Are we done with the devastation here? No, not quite. We should be, though, for a while, as we've gotten rid of the people that can raid. You come back to the capital, and I think we're going to drill. We can afford the troops at our current spot. We might as well take advantage of that and start getting some level of army professionalism going, as we currently have, like, none. And as I say that, we have some rebels, which, you know, I suppose it makes sense. We did just kind of a couple wars. Well, then you continue to drill and build up to force limit. Let's get 4 more. We have a government reform that we can do, civil society for tax and corruption reduction, or martial society for manpower. Obviously, we're going to go for manpower. Don't know why I would not want to do that. And there's a good long while for that. So we can continue to drill again, and we can get all of our ships into our home port. That brings us up to 20 ships, which completes first Orc fleet. Though orcs have not had access to the sea for all of our history, let alone a navy, that does not mean we should not build one now. In order to secure the future of the first Orcish kingdom, we must ensure that our enemies cannot simply land their armies behind our backs. Rather, we will build the first fleet that orc kind has ever seen, a fleet large enough to put those of humanity to shame. For the first orc fleet shall also be the greatest, not just in the giant's grave, but across the world. High prestige and morale of navies for 20 years. Well, I think it might be a bit overambitious to say we have the greatest navy in the world. But it's a good one, I suppose. It's okay. But yeah, definitely not the greatest in the world. Also, that's not worth the money right now. We'll keep on keeping on. Making money. Everything is looking good for us. And yeah, I think Bone Carver is going to be our next target. As soon as we can take Tech 6. Oh, we have Tech 6. I'm a fool. I am a fool. We can already go to war with them. But first, this is what I was waiting for. Colonize the Northern Pass. To our east lies the Northern Pass, one of the few ways to bypass the mighty Serpent Spine. Though mostly inhabited by goblins, the region is far from densely populated, and thus prime land for our ever-expanding kingdom. In addition, by securing this land for Grombar, so too... Oh, interesting, that says Grombar, but we're still Frozenmaw. So too shall we secure a large buffer zone against any rising dwarven menace that would put an end to us in their never-ending quest to destroy orc kind. We will gain plus 25 global settler increase for 25 years. Gain permanent claim on Northern Pass region. Coog's land gains 3 development for 100 years. Minus 25 local construction cost, minus 10 development cost, plus 50% local trade power, plus 0.2 local goods produced, plus 10% local defensiveness, and we will start the construction of a castle for 50% of the cost and time. Where's Coog's land? Ah, right here. Okay, yeah, no, that's a pretty good spot for it. Go ahead, we will click the mission. It will cost us a little bit of money, but I think that is a good place to end on. Look at that, Frozenmaw looking good. We are going to be colonizing all of this in very quick fashion. Next time we are going to be moving down into Bone Carver. Again, if I do need my vassals for Grombar for something, please let me know. I would rather not re-release them. We're only 20% of the way, so it's not that much of a sunk cost if I do have to cancel that. And we'll probably be killing Bjarnrik pretty soon, because it's either we do it or the trolls do it. And I would rather own the land. The good thing about the trolls, though, is that they will colonize at large amounts too, so I can just let them colonize everything up in here, and then we'll take it off of them. But I know that there are some people that are going to be very happy that the trolls are doing well. In fact, they asked me to save them. They don't need saving. No. They are good enough on their own. But I am going to call it here. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.